I'm not big on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more person to hate me top that top. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for kissers. I'm a dirtbag, no good bastard. Look, it's no more Mr. Nice Guy, so go ahead and get mad. I'll show you how easy I turn a tough guy to a dead man. I ain't your buddy, haters are obsessed fans. If we were buddies, trust I'd crack a bud just like a red can. Bedpan full of piss and vinegar. Head scan said that I'm not crazy, but I'm similar. Let's dance, lead hands, homie, you get slept fast. Trust me, you're a midget, I'm a monster. Every slap I throw's a finisher. I just need one more person to hate me top that top. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for kissers. I'm a dirtbag, no good bastard.
You crackhead, you must love getting rocked. Take your door off with a flat head and take everything that you got. Hey, whoa, don't make me put in my purse. We don't need Gucci on curbs. You think you bad, I'm the worst in your family to church. So baby, don't get on my nerves. Like, I don't know about these, all I know is how we go. We're non-stop, we're reload. If you talking, I see ghosts. You groupie, baby, I'm different. Think you know hell, I'll show you it. I was born in hell, devil knows me well. I return with a list like Moses did.
I just need one more person to hate me top that top. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for kissers. I'm a dirtbag, no good bastard. I don't call for backup, keep those comments to yourself. Bunch of cops call them afraid to handle themselves. We was raised by the wolves, we ain't afraid to bleed it help. Sort the men from the boys, the have-nots from the wealth. With God as my witness, I'll leave you where you stand. If you flex, that's your death, we do it more than throwing hands. You better give me 6 feet when I come through back up. Guaranteed to leave you bleeding if you make me back this truck up. I just need one more person to hate me top that top. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for kissers. I'm a dirtbag, no good bastard.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tactical Pineapple Live. I had to get a little hyped this evening. I don't have a ton of energy, so I hope everybody had a little bit of fun with that. Dr. Cat Milk says, sad troll noise. Aw, what's wrong, buddy? It's all right. You can be a sad troll, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. We love trolls around here. If you're my daughter, you love trolls around here. As a matter of fact, too much. But anyways, Operator Tony coming through with the first, pretty much about 5 minutes after I posted this thing up earlier today. So apparently, either he wasn't on the bus or, yeah, he started spring break early. As long as the kids got home, nobody gives a shit, right? So, laughter. Emblem looks like a troll. Hey, you know, Emblem is potentially looking like a troll, I guess. A little bit of a roly-poly with some hair, right? Well, that's the pineapple. So keep an eye out. We're going to be switching him up a little bit in the coming weeks. I've got a couple of things working on. He's always going to be the same. He's just going to have some iterations. We're going to have some fun with him. So let's see. Just do a quick roll call here. Dr. Cat Milk stopped in. Operator Tony, obviously, is here. Laugh Turd, welcome back. It's been a few months. I think you even mentioned that in here. Yeah, so what do we got? What do we got? Chamber Defense in here, of course. Welcome, buddy. Hey, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good time down by you. Hope you aren't too affected by the weather that went through. I heard you guys had some pretty shitty weather come through this week. Hopefully all is good. Like this guy. Like this guy. hey, whatever. AWG coming in with the hair, some claps along with it. So, I'm just, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, Chamber Defense, we appreciate that. So, I don't have a whole lot planned tonight. I don't want to get too political. I'm kind of burnt out on it. But hey, you were on break. All right, Tony. I believe you. We won't tell anybody. All right. So, no, I didn't really have a whole lot planned for tonight. I didn't want to get too political because everybody's just overrun with it. Your family's lake house is flooded. Sorry to hear that. At least it's their lake house, right? It's not their permanent residence, or is it their permanent residence? I hope it's not their permanent residence. So, Mayo versus Miracle Whip. Mayo. Miracle Whip is for heathens and people who like spicy fucking tuna. So, Biden's been in Senate 120 years. Yes, AWG. When he came into the Senate 120 years ago, it was rough. But I will say this: if he would really, I don't care anymore. Biden, you're my president. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But if you could just do me a huge fucking favor, turn the teleprompter around, point the camera at it, so I can just read it. It would come across a hell of a lot more clear. Just saying. So. I can't believe that this is our fucking president at this point. I can, damn. I am embarrassed on a fucking international level that this guy is our fucking president. Like, we know that he's not. We know that nobody's actually like believing that he's running the show. I mean, how many times has he made the gaffe of President Harris or it's Kamala's policy or this or that? Link versus Patty. Operator Tony, Link versus Patty. I'm guessing you're talking about sausage. That's the only way to go, and it has to be Link because yes. And fries or tots. It depends on the dish. All right. Laughtrud says both. Insert meme. Yeah, he likes the links and the patties. So, what can I say? Laughtrud is welcome back, buddy. We are not going to hesitate to get you bent over the table and taking one again for the team. So, on that note, that's good. Chamber Defense, not the permanent. Grandfather built it in '69. It gets flooded all the time. Well, if he built it in '69, it gets flooded all the time, and it's still standing. He did something right, so it's not built like one of these 2006 homes that fall apart and people don't give a shit. So, end of the day, it is going into spring break for kids. I heard a number this week. We have like 20% of the United States population have officially been injected, lab ratted, and dealt with. Per the CDC guidelines. Let's see. Laughtrud says Link win by itself. Patty, tube sausage for eggs. Well, I disagree. I think the Link goes better with the eggs, and you use the tube sausage when you're making something like a biscuits and gravy, something that actually encompasses the sausage and makes it taste better. So now, if Mrs. Pineapple's watching, we need to go get sausage because I want some biscuits and fucking gravy tomorrow. Sarah's here saying she's hella multitasking right now. Sarah, I appreciate you being here. You don't have to multitask too much. If you just want to hit that like button, leave it on in the background, and when you're done with your schoolwork, come hang out. Operator Tony says, should we make my announcement now or wait till later? Tony, that's completely up to you. If you want to talk about your house, your situation that you got going on, you can go ahead and do that. Mrs. Pineapple says you can get it later. I'm done for. Thank you for stopping by, hun. Go to bed. Everything is set up for you. Mrs. Pineapple is not feeling great right now. She is 3/4 of the way to a pina colada, and she's not even drunk. So, just basically done, cracked open, and ready to spill out over the table at this point. Dr. Catmilk, bacon is greater than Geta, and Geta is greater than sausage. You are a Pacific Northwesterner? I don't know. You seem kind of like you wear a funny hat, curl your mustache, and like to have a little bit of fun with the kids every now and then. Geta. Yuck. All right. No, I can't disagree. It depends on the sausage. Depends on the geta. So Operator Tony, I am clear to close on April 14th. Officially a homeowner soon. So for those of you who aren't aware, Operator Tony has been in the process of purchasing a home. He's gone through some shit to try and get it. They found a house, something that they wanted, put an offer in on it, got themselves a pretty decent deal on it. Offer came back pretty acceptable, and ended up even getting a little bit money off of it later on because of some stipulations he had in the contract. Worked out in his favor, and now he is clear to close. He could do it as early as, I think he said Tuesday, but obviously just holding off because it doesn't pay to move or to close earlier than he can move anyways. So April 14th is when he closes, and he's going to have some fun. Yeah, started after Tyler, yet closed way before. Well, that's all right. You know, the thing is when it comes to home ownership and home buying, some people find what they want right away. Some people don't find what they want until later, and then you push things out. So, yeah, Miss Pineapple says, if I do grab chips for your son and guacamole, we'll get it tomorrow. I'm having a drink, so I'm fucking exhausted too. But I'm here to hang out with you guys tonight. So I don't know. I put out a little thing, asked people kind of what they wanted to do tonight on the Discord, which if you are not a member of my Discord, head down to the description. There should be a link down there. Get joined up. We don't do a whole lot of talking there. We don't do a whole lot of anything there, really. But you can come say whatever the fuck you want to say, hang out, talk, do whatever. I check it just as much as I check anything else. And it's just another way to get in contact with us, have a little bit of fun. So, yeah, let's see. I want to see where we're at here. There were a couple suggestions. Drop It Like It's Scott came in and said, do top 10 YouTubers, top 10 cars, top 10 swear words, LOL, top 10, top 10, top 10. If that's something you guys want, I will definitely put together some top 10 lists, but I think that's something that's way better for video format than in actual live format. Seems kind of pretentious. Y'all just want to come hang around and talk about my top 10. But yeah, Dr. Camo says, sold my house in 3 days. In-laws sold theirs in 6 hours, both a couple years ago. Yeah, it's a crazy market sometimes. It all depends on the market. Tony, I say this, yeah. If you didn't have to stick around Minnesota area, I would have said move. The Minnesota marketplace is ridiculously high priced compared to other parts of the nation, but you know, it kind of compensates wherever you go, the local jurisdiction in the local area. You know, the cost of living is kind of what it is. So, yeah, Dr. Catmuck says Cincinnati is growing fast. Yeah, it definitely comes down to that. But I mean, even in my neighborhood, we had a house that listed for sale on Sunday of last week. They put a sign that it was listed by X and X agent, had an open house on Sunday. And they literally put the sign up on Tuesday, and the sign had an accepted offer tag on it an hour later. So basically posted up a 4x4 sign in the front yard that didn't need to be there. So depending on the marketplace, depending on where it is, people can sell a house pretty quickly. People get into it when they want to get into it. So yeah, and Ed Tony says Minnesota is very pricey. Yeah, I got to pay for all them socialist policies. So congratulations on that. No, I get it. It depends on where you are in Minnesota too. So the most rural areas aren't as expensive as in the city or around the city. And basically, Tony, face it, you're in the burbs, you're in the Minneapolis area. So you're going to have to get with me and tell me what you guys are thinking about the Derek Chauvin case, what's going on with that. I will leave that alone tonight. For the most part, because it kind of is what it is. We do have some developments here in Wisconsin on some of the other stuff. Jacob Blake, the individual who was shot by the police officer, and then the police officer was found to be a good shoot, has filed a civil suit. Probably going to make a couple $1 million off the city because they just don't want to deal with the fight anymore, or, it is what it is. Yeah, you guys saved about 200,000 by going to St. Cloud. Yeah, it's ridiculously overpriced depending on where you guys are looking out there. I was looking at a couple places too just to see what the market was like, and it was ridiculous. So after it says, yeah, the 20 acres beside me sold before I knew it was for sale. Was worried it was a developer. They've been buying and building around here. Turns out a neighbor bought it for his horses. Well, that's always good. Yeah, Dr. Catmilk says, tries to stab police, gets paid. What the fuck? I know. Too bad I don't have a get-rich-quick scheme like that in my back pocket. But, in the meantime, the riots that went on, we've got all that stuff that cost billions of dollars over the nation, and here we are. You're just going to pay out some crap to the guy, and, he's paralyzed from the waist down. I feel bad for him, but, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Sorry, pal. Like, fuck around and find out. He did. He fucked around. He found out. But anyways, let's get off the politics and start to have a little bit of fun. So first and foremost, I do want to say, I'm going to jump over here real quick. I'm going to do a little bit of this. I'll do the screen share and a little bit of Inception, apparently. Give me a second. And we'll get this. Get this drawn up here. All right, what is going on? There we go. All right, so forgive the layout. This is still set up from last week. Last week, we designed this shirt, Exit 2A, Create With Us charity event with all profits going to Gun Owners of America. I had fun doing this with you guys. If it's something you guys really want to do again in the future, we can definitely do it. However, other than the fact that the two that I bought, one for me, one for the missus, we have not sold any of these yet. So you're not doing your job sending out the links, folks. Let's get it out there. Let's get some money raised for them. It's definitely going to a good cause. If you haven't already found out about it, the Gun Owners of America did come out this week and said that they have got the bump stocks cleared. So bump stocks are not an issue anymore, according to current interpretations, legislation, or whatever you want to say about it. So, yeah, absolutely ridiculous that it had to go to that point. But to get to these, just head over to store.tacticalpineapple.com, or you can go to tacticalpineapple.com and click any of the links that say take you to the Teespring store. It's there at $17.76 with the shirt that we chose last week. It's about $7 and a little bit of change on the t-shirt. It's like $6 on the sweatshirt, and it's like $2 on the stickers. But do not buy the stickers. I have not pulled them off the store yet. If you're interested in one of these stickers, number one, Operator Tony can make them look a hell of a lot better than this. I'm sure they probably wouldn't look like this coming from them, but I did give Operator Tony the file so you can get a hold of him, make it. He can set the price, figure out what his costs are, and then any extra money that's made goes to, like I said, the Gun Owners of America, help support the Second Amendment, help get shit passed through and fought. We need it now more than we've ever needed it. I know that we're never going to make a huge dent, but at the same time, it is definitely something. Any little bit will help, and this is just, like I said, this was our design last week. We had fun with it based on your input, different things that we worked on throughout the whole stream, and I think it turned out really well. I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to wear it. Like I said, it's definitely something that, I had fun doing this. Like, I normally have fun making t-shirts. The stream last week may have been a little slow. I apologize for that. While I'm trying to get used to it. Maybe next time we do it, we'll throw a little music up, do a little this, do a little that, add some different things, different elements into it. But I want to do one of these every month, a charity event type of thing. But I will never take the shirts down. So as long as these shirts are up and people are buying them, I will track it. We will keep track of it. Once we start selling them, I will put an update to the website at tacticalpineapple.com. and we will definitely keep track of exactly how many shirts have sold, exactly how much money we've raised as a group, and we'll send that off, and I'll show the receipts that we're sending that off to Gun Owners of America, just because I really do appreciate you guys' help in designing it. I think it was a great, fun event thing that we did last week. Definitely a little bit different than anything we've done in the past, and it's definitely worth. I think it's worth the money. The shirts are fun. The shirts are definitely comfortable, and it was just fun. So, Laughter says, "Hit the goddamn button, assholes." Yeah, like button, share button, subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's see what else. What did I miss here while I was rambling about our shirt? So, yep. Slip at Walmart. That's a great way to make money if you want, I guess. Walmart has hella lawyers, lots of cameras, and slipping at Walmart isn't going to be as easy as it used to be. You can see the future, says Laugh Turd. Great. I'm okay with it without the E2. So there's not much going on in my town, nothing but horses and crotchety old people. And those are the best towns, though. Horses and crotchety old people, those are going to stay. Those are areas that are going to stay free. Laughter says, my property value has more than doubled in the last 5 years. If my property value has doubled in the last 5 years, sorry, Miss Pineapple, we are selling the house. We are moving probably to Texas, just because for what I've seen houses go for down in Texas, I'm like, we can buy a fucking ranch. So, yep, buying one once you close. Did I miss something? What are you buying once you close? A horse? Did you got like 0.3 acres? I don't suggest having a horse. All right, so 7 people, damn. Yeah, what do we got? Is that what we got watching? 7 people? Perfect. 4 now. Great. Doesn't matter. Discuss the Ninth Circuit decision. What is there to discuss about the Ninth Circuit decision? I think it's bullshit. The Ninth Circuit is going to be challenged at the Supreme Court level. They would have to be challenged at the Supreme Court level, just because the flat out answers. I mean, they challenged a Supreme Court decision by saying that we do not have a right to carry even open. I will say that a lot of people hate this. We do not technically have a concealed carry permit. Right. There's technically no right to concealed carry. The founding fathers, actually, if you go back to their time frame, they considered concealed carry a signal of ill intent, but it was not outlandish to see people open carrying. So things have kind of changed a lot of bit since then. But, back in their day, concealed carry was considered something that was frowned upon. They had no issue with you open carrying your musket, open carrying your flintlock revolver or flintlock pistol. It's obviously not a revolver, but it was never a thing. There was no real concealed carry. Number one, obviously, you couldn't really do it very well. You pack your powder in, put the ball in, and just walk away. It just falls out. Laughter says some states have it in their constitution, their state constitution. Yes, some states do have constitutional concealed carry. Wisconsin itself has constitutional carry. However, concealed carry is not part of that. So you have to actually go out and get a concealed carry permit, pay for that, and get it. Now, Wisconsin is a shall issue state, so as long as you meet the requirements, you'll get it. And there are particular states that are may issue, and I disagree with a lot of that. But at the end of the day, technically, you have a right to carry per the Constitution. It is an open carry policy, though. So concealed carry has kind of always been regulated, and that is whatever. And I'm not saying I agree with it, but from a standpoint of what is your right, you have a right to own it, you have a right to possess it, and you have a right to carry it. You do not necessarily have a right to hide that you are in possession of it, which is why you get a license. You get a license to prove that not only are you a upstanding citizen, but that you are a person who can be trusted with that firearm in open without other people being able to see it. So you're essentially eliminating with the open carry, you don't have the element of surprise, especially in today's society. If you got an open carry in most places, people know you're fucking there. People know it's there. It does create issues, obviously security issues, other different issues too, but yeah, it is definitely an issue. I just, the Ninth Circuit decision, I don't think is going to uphold. I don't think a lot of this stuff is going to go through. I don't think a lot of it's going to be held up. At the end of the day, it is, our Constitution is still there. Our Constitution is still strong. And as much as people want to subjugate the Constitution, there is a process in place. And you can talk all the shit you want and say, we're going to do gun control by executive order. Number one, it's the last thing in the world that they want because it can be undone really fucking quick. Number two, it's unconstitutional. It can't hold up in a court. So what they're doing right now is creating a mass intolerance. We will not comply. This is a huge thing. Shall not comply is going to be huge. They can talk all they want about saying, we're going to send people door to door and they're going to come in without warrants. Just go get it. Well, that's great. Fine and well. Sign the fucking order. Make it so it happens. See how many motherfuckers come around and do it. Because the people who are signing the order are not the ones who are going to come around and do it. Like, it is what it is. You know, they're going to sign what they're going to sign. They're going to do what they're going to do. The Obama era, you know, the Clinton era, we've been through this before. Yeah, by the stroke of a pen, they will lose the next election. Well, according to Biden, there may not be a next election, remember? He's not even sure if there's going to be a Republican Party. That one right there scares the shit out of me, and if it doesn't scare the shit out of you, you should think about it. Yeah, Mario says, good luck with that. I will defend myself. Yeah, there's no question about it. There's not anybody that I know, no police officer that I know is going to come around and put their own life at risk to collect something that they don't even agree with it. There are obviously cops out there that are going to do what they're told. There are obviously military people out there who are going to do what they're told. Sorry. It is what it is. I'm not one of those who's going to say that it's not going to happen. But we need to stand up and stand against it together and not individually. Because if we're left to our own devices and we do what we typically have done for years, we're not going to get through this. Like, every time somebody gets arrested for something that technically you consider unconstitutional, you're like, well, let's see how it plays out in court. That's what everybody does. I'm guilty of it too. We need to stand behind them and say, fuck you. It's unconstitutional. Release them. Let them go. Get them out of there. Done. You know, if people can frickin' riot for criminals getting shot by the police, then we can get out there and protest and do whatever we have to do. I'm not saying riot. I'm not calling anybody to action. So chill your fucking happy pants, YouTube. We just need to get out and do shit. So, yeah, I tell you this. Fuck you if you come for this. And it's gone. Exactly. If I tell you to leave, I don't have anything. And you don't leave. And you insist on coming in. Understand that what happens next is not my fault. Just saying. What happens next is not my fault. 100%. Own your own mistakes. So that's why I didn't want to get into politics. Heated discussion. I love talking about this stuff. I really do. But it's like at this point, like I can't skirt around the issue. I can't do it in a way that doesn't come across as extremist. I can't do it in a way. Yeah, Dr. Camelk even said it. Peaceful protesting will be called an extremist rally. at this point, does it matter? I've been called a white supremacist, Nazi, xenophobic, fucking homophobe, blah, 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 for fucking 3-4 years. I don't even care anymore. Like, call me what you want to call me. Like, all these people out there, you see my message about interesting facts. Maybe? Where was it? When? Did I miss something in the chat? Oh, interesting facts. About the house he's buying, lady that owns it, bought it in 2018 for $152K. After paying her fees, she's only getting $153, so only actually making about $1,000. Good. That's great. That's actually phenomenal. So, Dr. Catmilk looking to change the topic. Donuts. Jelly, cream-filled, or plain? Custard-filled, because I'm not a heathen. Okay? Warm, too. They got to be warm. None of that day-old shit. The day-old donuts are basically cake for hangovers. Like, that's what a day-old donut is. So, warm donuts are bust. Opera cream. Yeah, maybe I'm just too tired. I'm not getting that one. But anyways, Tactical Pineapple, I'm sorry I called you an asshole. I thought you knew. Oh, I am an asshole. I'm 100% an asshole. Jelly is what Laughter says. Every great once in a while. Plain maple is first choice. Jelly, every great once in a while. Plain maple is first choice. Plain maple isn't too bad, I guess. Slapdrid says, ew, custard, go back to England, redcoat. I would argue that it may have come from England. It was perfected in America because American chickens lay better eggs. Pershings. And somebody called me a redcoat. Anyways, I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to do? I'm down for doing just about anything. If you guys want to talk about food, we can talk about food. I had Irish nachos for dinner tonight. So, if you guys aren't familiar, Irish nachos, fried potatoes, with Thousand Island dressing on it, topped with corned beef, and then some onions, and then top that off with a garlic and was it green onion aioli, basically mayo. Yeah. So back to the Miracle Whip versus mayo conversation. So Tiger Tails were the bomb back in the day. Guessing that's more of a Minnesota thing. Tiger Tails. Not sure what is that the white and the black or white and chocolate braided. Yes, Mario, Irish nachos, very interesting. It's basically Reuben nachos. So it's something you need in your life. It was an Indiana thing. All right. So yes, it's the braided chocolate and white cake things. So, Tiger Tails, yeah, those are good. I'm not a fan. They're basically just cake donuts. This is like overspun cake donuts, but whatever. It is what it is. At least they're not Krispy Kreme. So, Sarah McCoy says, for dinner tomorrow night, she's making pulled barbecued chicken sandwiches. Excuse me. It's not bad. Not bad. For dinner tomorrow night, I have no idea what I'm making. So now it's probably going to be pulled barbecued chicken sandwiches because I've got that idea now. So add cream cheese to the pulled barbecued chicken, and now you've got yourself something to stuff. The type you had were yeast-based. Yeah, see, if you want good donuts, here's my suggestion. Find your local Amish bakery and get their donuts. It doesn't matter what it is. It's the greatest donut you're ever going to eat. So, Laughter says, Texas brisket is so goddamn good. Yeah, I would argue tri-tip over brisket. My personal opinion. But it is what it is. So, yeah, biscuits and gravy. Yeah, biscuits and gravy are a breakfast item, though, Tony. Not a dinner item. So, Mario says he's smoking a corned beef brisket with cherry wood. That sounds fantastic. Irish nachos cherry dipped. Perfect. You don't even know what you're having for dinner tonight, Sarah. It is 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, so I hope you know what you had for dinner or you are having for dinner at this point. Dr. Camelux says local bakery is 300 square feet, would shut down Main Street after Sunday Mass. I believe it. A good place will do that. So, Operator Tony says, I ate breakfast for dinner. I think breakfast for dinner is great when you need a change up. Laughter says, I'm fucking hungry now. Yeah. So this is a perfect segue. I want your guys' honest opinion about, one of the things that came up in the news this week was them making a big deal out of Hunter Biden's 4473, where he lied about drug use. Interestingly, I'm not going to talk about this in the way that most people think. I actually want to know, what are people's thoughts about marijuana usage and filling out that 4473? Not saying, put yourself under the hot seat or anything like that, but obviously we know federally marijuana is illegal. So state-by-state basis says that it can be, Laughter zips it up. I don't smoke. I've been craving it lately. I have no idea why, but I don't smoke. I haven't for a long, long time. I just, if you are in a state where it's legal to smoke, but you have to fill out a 4473, technically you have to fill it out that you do smoke, which means you're in violation of federal law, which would deny your rights to own or possess a firearm. So I know a lot of people who smoke who also possess. I know a lot of people who, Devil's Cabbage, you do you, wouldn't say it DQs you. My thing is that more people die from smoking pot than nothing. Nobody fucking dies from smoking pot. It should have never been illegal in the first place. It all come down to somebody in the, Federal Bureau of Investigation who was trying to save his job, essentially. And he had to create a new war, a new whatever. I don't actually believe that anybody was harmed by pot in any way. Granted, the illegal trade is a different story. If you make anything illegal and you put it on a black market, you've now created risk where there never was risk. So, unfortunately, that's typically what happens. I live in the state of Wisconsin. It is not legal to smoke pot here, technically. We do have a lot of people who like to travel to Illinois because it is legal there. And let's face it, they're not pulling over every individual who comes comes back and forth. But the reality is that everybody in the state of Wisconsin, and I mean fucking everybody, if you're 12 years old or greater, you've drank alcohol in the state of Wisconsin. Mario says, I offer you the stickiest of the ickiest. Thank you, Mario. I believe you probably could get it done by you. So, the fact of the matter, though, is everybody consumes alcohol. There's no issue with it. But I would argue that alcohol is a higher impairment. People constantly go to the hospital from overdosing on alcohol poisoning, this and that. And I've never once heard of anybody overdosing on marijuana in its current form. There are some edibles, some different things that are coming out now where I can see overdoses potentially coming in the near future. I'm just seeing people post shit where it's one thing that you eat has got 500 milligrams of THC. It's maybe just go back to fucking smoking it. Somebody's gonna end up dying from that shit, and that's gonna be the end of it. But Yeah, Dr. Cat Milk says, my family has a history of being told you can't do something. Great-grandpa got busted bootlegging, and his brothers got caught with 1,000-gallon still. Perfect. I don't think there's anything wrong with any of that. Like, this is the thing, and I guess that's where it comes back to the libertarian standpoint. You aren't harming anybody. Who cares? But you can OD on it, but it's because of what it's laced with. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, you're not overdosing on the marijuana. You're not overdosing on the pot. You're overdosing on all the other shit that you gets put in it. I had a buddy who smokes all the time. He says you can't overdose on marijuana because by the time you smoke, you can't physically smoke enough fast enough to overdose because you get too fucking high. So it kind of is. It's a self-leveler, right? But anyways, haven't heard a lot of people in the chat say a whole lot about it, but I think I kind of get it. The couple of you who did, it's like, yeah, I don't do it, but I don't think it should be a disqualifier. Fentanyl. Yeah, nothing like fucking heroin patches, right? Fentanyl patches, fentanyl lollipops. Let's just fucking give heroin away on a stick. That's one thing that I never understood. So, fentanyl patches, you can easily put more than one on accident. Overdose, dead. You've got people making, fentanyl suckers. Like, who the fuck makes a candy-shaped... like, it's heroin, fuckers. Like, stop. Anyways, welcome, Big Fun. How's it going? Glad to see you here. We are literally just bullshitting at this point. Don't have a whole lot going on. Doctor, hell you can do with nicotine patches. Yeah, you can easily overdose on nicotine. A lot of people don't think you can, but nicotine is a motherfucker, and you can sure as shit overdose on it. So I'm going to actually switch some stuff up here real quick. I think we can do... We're gonna have some fun here quick. I'm gonna change a couple little things. So I want to go in. We're gonna play some music. What are you guys into for music? Let me know. I think we can have some fun here. We're gonna try something. Party time, man. Good night. File on some plastic. Yeah. What's cooking, Burnaby Sanchez? Well, based on our recent discussion, probably meth, maybe a little bit of crank. Something's going. Archspire. Play it now. Mario says Archspire, and he says play it now. Let's see what we got. Oh, shit. Let's see what we got. I will play it here in a second. I just got to check to make sure we're good. Orchard music. Okay, so I just got to make sure we don't have any UMG or any of those here. So I'm going to... We'll back it up. I'm going to go to this screen and turn this one. All right. All right, turn this one off. All right, here we go. Little Archspire. Goes hard from what I can tell. So I am going to watch my volume real quick. Good life, life, good night. All right, Mario. So if this is what you listen to, how many times have you been arrested? Just curious. Laughter says they smoke too much of the devil's lettuce. No, and this is the thing, Mario. I actually don't mind this. I had a long time where I was actually into like the black metal, this thing. This music isn't the worst in my mind, but it's like I stopped listening to this about the time I stopped getting into trouble. So, um, I'll keep playing it, but yeah. I've got to say, I do appreciate. I'm not going to play the whole thing just because, to some people, that is very much so ear rape. Mario, I appreciate you putting me onto it. I'll save it. Barbie Sanchez says that's pretty cool. That's what my son listens to. Damn, I'm old. I appreciate the artistry that goes into it, though. I mean, there's a lot of fucking work, behind that guitar, behind the bass, behind the drums. I mean, that metal drums in and of itself, those guys are some fucking athletes. I mean, they're super athletes. These guys go up, put an hour set in, and they're probably burning 12 to 1,500 calories every 10 minutes, the way these guys drum. Absolutely insane. So I give them a ton of credit. If anybody wants to check this out a little bit more, it's Archspire, ARCHSPIRE. They were very easy to find on YouTube. So, million calories, yeah. They're probably burning 1,000,000 calories in an hour set, easily. They're probably the types of individuals who survive on methamphetamine and cocaine, or eat 18,000 fucking calories a day, like, world's strongest men athletes. Yeah, extremely difficult to play any of the instruments. Vocals are so good. Yeah, I mean, it is that it's an art. Like, as much as a lot of people don't, a lot of people don't like the type of music, but if you're into music, you have to respect the artistry involved, because to scream like that, the inflection, the vocal, everything is absolutely insane. Yeah, straight edge. So they're eating a shit ton of food because the energy involved is absolutely insane. Or just completely gassed out later on. So let's see here. What do we got here? Not Adele, I'm guessing, right? I'm not playing Adele. Number one, that'll get copyright claimed really quick, unless it's this person here. You can let me know, Laughter. But yeah, we're not gonna play Adele. Not here. Not ever. Good artist, but not happening. Yeah, so we can have fun though. Let's see. It trolled. Yeah, we will go with. Yeah. Did I play this one last week or 2 weeks ago? Tom McDonald, Fake Woke. We can play Fake Woke too. Fake Woke is good. We've played. I think we've played that one here a little bit before. I'll jump over to that one right away. Don't get Rick rolled. Yeah, it's okay. You know, you want a Rickroll here? I got something for you. Just because I got trolled, so you get to have this in your head. Congratulations. You did this to yourself. All right? Just remember you did it to yourself. We'll just play that while we're finding your stuff. Get that stuck in your head for a little while. All right, I'll stop that.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard.
And I don't mind playing Tom McDonald because we have permission to play any.
It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American.
Laugh turn. How do I even know about this? The meme wars were hell on all of us. There are things that we've seen that we cannot unsee at this point. So be thankful it was Dolly Bomba and not some other things.
You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
This song was not sponsored by Ben Shapiro, in case you're wondering.
Crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke.
All right, so again, I'll cut it off. I'm not going to play all of everything. If you guys are interested in this music, it's very easy to search for it. I think at this point you can literally type in "fake" on YouTube, and "fake woke" probably pops up.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always
easy
makes
enough
the
to get
purchase.
to.
But you and I...
Tony, I did see your link. I do have it. I will pull that one up too, but I am going to skip over. I saw Dr. Catmilk posted in here. Steve Bonifel, local country singer, Last Parade is about one of the guys his dad served with. I definitely want to check that out. So I am going to pull it up here. I was able to find it. So go here.
I didn't know the boy, but I had to go. I knew his mom many years ago. There were hundreds there, and I was one, 'cause come to pay respect to a fallen sun. As I left my home, I took my flag and I took my place on the town's main drag. There were little kids and bikers there for a single cause to show they care. Thank you, son, for how you fought that day. Thank you, Mom, for the son you gave. The least I can do is let old glory wave as the tears rain down on your last parade. He grew up next door to a friend of mine. He played football, offensive line. He had a real good job for several years. Then he felt the need to volunteer. Thank you, son, for how you fought that day. Thank you, Dad, for the son you gave. The least I can do is let old glory wave as the tears rain down on your last parade. He married well on a summer day. His anniversary was only weeks away. Now he's laid to rest by his grandpa's grave as the veterans play Amazing Grace. On the other side of Heaven's Gate, a horse rode up with a brand new saint.
All right. I'm gonna cut that one now. It does sound like a really good song. I'm gonna have to save that. Yeah, I don't want to play. Like I said, everything. This guy, he's got 48 subscribers. It's old school country sounding. Not huge on it, but definitely self-produced. Awesome stuff. Sounds really good. I do enjoy it, and it's definitely a great song. So I'm gonna give that a like, give it a sub. I definitely recommend everybody else go do the same. That's an incredible song. Got a lot of meaning behind it, and being that it's associated with cat milk here, that's worth something. So, Operator Tony, what do you got? Let's see. You brought this up before. We will go here.
Is that guy okay? Tell me, is he all right? I see him back there right now. Is he okay? You don't fucking slam somebody on their fucking head like that, you fucking douchebag. We are all on the same fucking team tonight. You got me? And I will not play this next song until I find out that guy's okay. I ain't joking. You ain't that fucking cool, son. How's your wife and my kids, fucktard? You actually pushed him over your shoulder and slammed him on the ground. And you're still standing here.
Kick him out!
You know I'm talking to you, man. I can fucking see you from here.
Kick him out!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Kick him out!
Don't put your hands up like it's nothing. Give me a fucking break, dude. This is a goddamn concert. People pay a lot of money to come here to have fun, not get their fucking head smashed in. I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal, and I'm talking to you. I know you're fucking listening. You go apologize to that kid right fucking now. Make a lane. Let him fucking go. Because if you don't apologize, I swear to God, I'll have every fucking white shirt in here kicking your ass out. Why aren't you taking fucking acceptance for this, man? You're the one that did it. You, right there in the beard, motherfucker. I saw you do it. Go out there and tell him you fucking apologize. And you still aren't moving, are you? This is what makes heavy metal look bad. Stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, so I actually seen this before. I'll stop it there again, like it was before. He goes on to just keep bitching about. Definitely, Five Finger Death Punch is one of those people, one of those groups that, you know, if you're not into metal, those guys, you want sad music. Those fucking guys, the way they put together music videos, the way they put together everything, what they talk about. They'll tear you up. If you're not familiar with them, definitely go look them up. Drop It Like It's Guts says he goes in for surgery for knee replacement April 19th. Well, I guess you'll be able to work on those Night of the Living Dead videos from your couch. Hope you got them all recorded. Hope everything goes well for you, though. Honestly, it's not an easy thing. So, although today that means a lot different things than what it did 10 years ago even. So April 19th, you go in for knee replacement surgery. April 20th, you're going to be walking around the hospital. So, yeah, take it easy, but listen to what they say. Get your ass up. Get moving. So, what else we got here? Yeah, new knee. Nice. The sad thing is your knee probably will cost less than a fucking case of 9mm right now. So, you're probably going with the cheaper option over the next couple weeks. So, he's got some stuff planned for the videos. Excellent. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it for tonight, guys. Operator Tony, thanks for coming in. Again, congratulations on the house. Drop It Like It's Scott. Good luck with the new knee. I'm hoping I see you before then, but, talk to you again. But definitely good luck with the new knee. Mario, thanks for stopping by. You're an asshole, but we love you. Yeah, I'm back up, and he'll be back up in 2 weeks. Back up and 100% operational is what they say in 2 weeks. They will pick your ass up. I think it's like within 6 hours they want you up and standing on your knee. So prepare yourself. Get ready for it. Mario says he wants one more song. Okay, so if you want one more song, I'm going to go with... I'll pick one more song here. We're going to go with... I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to hide it. Let's see. Bernabe Sanchez put something in my head earlier. I am not actually going to play that song, but I'm going to play... This might get me copyright struck, so it's okay. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to talk over it just in case we do get kicked off. So, no, it's not House of Pain. Yeah, up 4 hours after catheter heart surgery. It's crazy. But for all of you who are still here, I appreciate you guys stopping by. We have fun. I'm hoping to have a guest here in the next couple weeks. Have a guest for the next couple weeks. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some learning. We're going to have some different things coming up. Definitely worth it. So for everybody still here, again, like I said, have a great weekend. And I'm going to put you out with the We Eat Kitty Cats.
Makes tasty souffle. The best part of a Rex is just their necks. Turkish bobtail goes great with a cocktail. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. They're really great to chew. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. Perhaps a fish head too. Morris was a finicky cat.
Him and his foot,
We're eating like that.
the cat in the hat inside my arm.
We're eating with.
Green eggs and
I
ham.
think we saw a putty tat.
We want one now.
That's nice and fat.
We've been licking our chops.
For a cat called Socks,
We'll even eat the
litter box. Chewing a Manx with beans and cranks. Grilled Angora, we love to have more. A roadkill, us a cat. Tastes just like a welcome mat. Roast a Maine Coon could feed a whole room. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. They're really great to chew. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. We eat etc. Won't you have one too? We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. They're really great to chew. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats. We eat kitty cats.
Won't you have one too?
All right, everybody. Looks like we still got the stream up. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Operator Tony, I will get that in a upcoming week when we're looking for something to do. I am always keeping track of a little thing. So if you have swung by, if you're still hanging out, if you made it through the Kitty Cat song, we are definitely on the same page. So this makes you want to watch Wayne's World. Yeah, Dr. Demento is a fun one, and maybe we'll do some more of his stuff coming up. Maybe more of the radio stuff. It's not necessarily him, but all this stuff comes from the Dr. Demento radio show. It's old school stuff. This is like my parents growing up type shit. So to anybody who hasn't experienced the Dr. Demento basement tapes, they are worth checking out. You will have a fucking blast, especially if you're one of those who has to lie on a 4473 form. So, everybody stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend. And always, always, always remember to not tip anybody, especially in today's day and age. I'm joking. Do whatever you want to do. Just have fun. Fuck it.